Hello, welcome to the channel. My name's Nelson. If you're new here, I really appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you will stick around and enjoy what's to come. It's documentation of the beginning transition for myself and my wife to make our new home here at our farm. I have another YouTube channel, IP Farms. I'll put a link in the description. Some of you may have came over from there, so I appreciate that. But if you're new here, go over there and check that out. Go way back. The video's a little cringy, but give you a little bit more history and rundown on the farm itself. Been in the family for hundreds of years. Trickled down through siblings, my mom. We acquired it this year. The Lord saw fit for our dreams finally to be coming true. And I got a good hold on to the farm reclaim, so the timing couldn't be better, honestly. But I wanted to keep the two entities separate, at least until we make the transition completely, and then we'll go from there. So this one's probably going to be about 100% of taking existing property and structure that we have and turning it into our new home. It's been a rental property for about 20 years, so you can only imagine. It's been in derelict a lot more than we were aware of. So doesn't create really that much of a problem in our process because it's basically coming down to 4 walls. But we're going to totally redo the design and layout of the house, completely gut it on the inside and redo everything: plumbing, electrical, heat and air, fixtures, you name it. It's going to be new. Really looking forward to that. So if that's your cup of tea, definitely stick around, because my motto has always been pennies on the dollar, and this is nothing pennies on the dollar. And I'm not going to be attempting to work myself because I'm not a carpenter, but should be an interesting road, and the final outcome should be amazing. I'll show you what we're working with. Well, the sun's getting up in the sky, so might cause us a little bit of an issue, but we'll start here real quick. This is going to be the front of the house eventually. I said we're going to completely change the layout, and we are. So where the telephone pole and oil tank there for the oil furnace are located is going to be the front door. And then it'll have two 54-inch windows on each side, completely covered by 8-foot porch depth-wise that will wrap around each corner of the house all the way to the back side. So the living room will be to the right as you walk in. The kitchen will be to the left. Be an open concept there, and then it'll split going to the bedroom, mudroom, and bathroom. Let's go around the front. Okay, the front of the house as it is made right now. This actually was built back in the late 50s, early 60s, I think, as a office for my grandfather's sand business. There was one room there and a little pull-in garage. And then one of my mom's siblings added on the back and made it into a home, and it's been that way ever since. Been a lot of family members that have lived here through the years, myself included, way back in the day for a few months. So definitely a lot of history here as well. It's time for a change. We're going to completely redo everything, so there won't be any front entry this way like we talked about. It's going to be on the other side. So the garage door here will be blocked up. That's actually already inoperable. There's a false wall behind that, and then the big window there will be blocked up down to a 54-inch window, and there's 2 of those on this side, and then the entryway door will be gone. So today I'm gonna get started on cleaning up some out here in the yard, get some of these trees gone, and get ready for the prep work for the builder. So let me take you around the other side as well. So to the right there at Layla's is the neighbors. That was also part of the property years ago, but is no longer. Got to get the concrete furniture up here, get this crepe myrtle pulled up. That willow tree there, I can't say the exact breed of it on camera, but if you know, you know. Those got to come out. Hopefully on this side we'll have a 24-foot wide 2-car lean-to style garage carport, and it should go down to about the doorway there, which leads into the hall. That'll be entryway from the garage into the house, and then from that doorway down to the end of the house will be a utility room that'll come out the same distance, 24 feet, storage slash utility. So got a little bit of grading and some tree work to do in here. I got to get on these trees. While we're back here looking through the willow limbs, there's Jack. You'll meet him if you don't already know him. He's very vocal, especially when I have the camera in hand, so I do apologize ahead of time if you hear a bellow from him. I usually just stop the camera and let him finish doing his thing because it takes a while. But anyway, we're gonna move this fence down so we can have a little bit more backyard. It's not in the best shape at all, pushed over there. So we're gonna come off of that telephone pole there at the end of the fence and come straight out and go just below this tie-in point down here. Like I said, make this more yard. He's got plenty. I actually gave him about as much as I'm going to take from him on the back side of the barn. So we'll finish it up on the back side of the house, which will be the side in the future. But like I said, utility room, that window frame there on the end will be elongated with a door out to the utility. This one right behind the satellite dish will be elongated with a doorway for the mud room. That is now the kitchen. It'll be the laundry room, mud room. Then the bathroom will stay the same. And then of course that's your kitchen window there, and kitchen sink will be under it. And I'll pan you around, overlook some of my farm equipment and jack. But there's the view from the kitchen window. She loves that, and I do too. It's kind of not as beautiful right now. The green grass isn't growing. It's January the 25th, I think. So we've still got some cleanup process to do around different places. The farm is a work in progress on my other channel, but that's where we are so far. So let me get some tractors out and trucks, and we'll see if we can get started doing a little bit of tree work and debris removal. Well, got that down. I didn't want to destroy the J channel up there just yet, so went ahead and unscrewed everything. We clipped the corner of it with a telephone pole, which is no big deal. I'd rather do that than take a chance on those power lines. It was leaning hard towards the power line, so no damage at all. Just tore it loose there at the end, which ironically it was messed up right here above the window, so we were going to have to do something with it anyway. So that'll be fine. Like I said, this house is going to come completely down to 4 walls, roof and all. So we've got a process we got to go through to get to that point. But first step complete. Making headway on the willow tree and the crepe myrtle. Got to get the dump truck around here and load that up. My buddy's helping me. He's pulling the pole back there for me. Put it around back, and then come back and get this oil tank up. It's got probably 10-15 gallons of fuel oil in it. Get it set up back here in the back, get it drained out, and it's got it leaks somewhere. I think once you get it a little bit more full, so it's going to be scrap. But looks good. This side of the house will be done. I got to wait till I get the backhoe here and dig around and pull that telephone pole up. I don't know how far in the ground it is. Well, if not, if it's too bad, we'll dig down and cap it off. I think it gives it a lot more clean look without the gutter, honestly, but just the way it was put up, so that worked out. I'll put some vinyl siding up there, cap those drains off for now, do a little bit of painting, clean the siding. Got the walnut tree down, section of fence. Like I said, the builder will come in about a month and fill that window in, put my new window in where it needs to be for now, and then fill in the other side over here. We'll get into more on that in the next video as to why we're, for lack of better words, putting lipstick on a pig for right now. That's not at all the final product. Like I said, it will be gutted pretty much down to 4 walls when that time comes, but there's a process to get there. So we'll explain more about that as we go along. Still got some outside work to do, get the concrete furniture up. We got the crepe myrtle down. I'll have to dig these stumps up, like I said, when I get the backhoe here, and take that willow tree down, move that fence back, and once this building's gone here, that'll be the last of the last. And then probably have my cousin come by and do some grading so we can shed the water away from the house and get ready to get started. So definitely stay tuned. We get over here and grab my thoughts together and call this ending of day one. Hopefully the sun isn't in your eyes too much. I think we're just going to say this is the ending of day one. I think that's how I'll do this series, just number it day by day. Some videos will be longer than others. I got you a little bit of drone footage, kind of give you the layout of the farm here, how the house sits on the land. Just kind of disregard the two-story farmhouse there and a little over an acre of land. It's kind of like a rectangle that surrounds it and it goes out towards the road. Other than that, everything else you see in the drone footage is our farm. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Kind of different filming this kind of stuff. I mean, today wasn't that different because we got the dump truck and the tractor and moving stuff, but once we get inside and doing tear down work and you know, dismantling things, that'll be different. But hopefully get to see some more faces than you're used to seeing if you've been with me for a while. Wife on camera and mother-in-law and father-in-law, and hopefully my mom and dad more too. So hopefully enjoyed it, and we'll see what happens over the next couple of days, and stay tuned for the next project day. Till then, thank you.